Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today I will be teaching you how to use the clone command in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. After you watch this video, you will be filled with the knowledge of more than just the basics of this command, but also the advanced arguments of this command. You'll also know how to make a hot air balloon that actually moves, but only if you watch till the end. This command is used to clone one part of the world to another. Let's start by an overview. First, after /clone, you must specify the start and end coordinates of the blocks that you want to clone. Secondly, comes the destination, or where you want the blocks to be duplicated. Thirdly, you can either type filtered, which will only clone one certain block that is specified, or you can use mask mode, which will either clone air blocks, or you can say not to clone air blocks. Lastly, clone mode, which is basically the advanced settings of /clone. Now I'll give you an example of how this can be used, with animations. Let's say I really hate a certain block, right? I want to burn it at all costs. In this case, I will burn this block using a basic clone command that makes an animation. All we gotta do is put this block in here and then press this button. Now we watch it burn. Look inside the chest and it's gone. For this, all we had to do was set up different frames and clone them all to the same area. These tildes are helping us to be able to copy and paste this command from one command block to another because it is relative to the command block. Basically, it is telling the command block, these coordinates are 3 blocks from the x-axis, 5 blocks from the y-axis, and 3 blocks from the z-axis. Grian did a video on how to do this stuff, so check him out after this video. Hopefully that explains how to use the basics of this command, but before you do anything big with these basics, I suggest messing around with it a little. Hello, Future Tyler here. You see, I lost some of the footage, so I am going to be explaining what happened. You see, I was doing an example of the filtered mode, and right now is after the start and end coordinates and destination. I'll see you soon. After telling the command block the blocks that we want to be cloned, and where we want them to be duplicated, all we have to do is type in filtered, then clone mode, which I will talk about later, diamond_ore, and 0. The 0 is unnecessary for diamond ore, but for other blocks you may want to clone, such as different concrete colors, all you have to do is change that number. Personally, I just use the give command and use different numbers until I have the block I want. Basically, filtered just copies one type of block. Instead of typing filtered, we will use the mask mode section of this command. Mask mode can be 2 things, replace or masked. Replace will copy all blocks, overriding all blocks of the destination region, with the blocks from the source region. In other words, it copies all blocks and pastes all blocks. Masked will only copy non-air blocks. Blocks in the destination region that would otherwise be overwritten by air are left unmodified. So this one will only copy blocks that aren't air and paste them. If you don't type anything, it defaults to replace. We are finally at the end, clone mode. There are 3 different settings for clone mode: force, move, and normal. Force. Force the clone even if the source and destination regions overlap. Move. Clone the source region to the destination region, then replace the source region with air. When used in filtered mask mode, only the cloned blocks are replaced with air. So basically this is like a cut and paste option. Normal. Don't move or force. Basically normal is like do nothing. If you don't type anything, it will default to normal. So remember that if you want to cut some time. Woohoo! We're done talking about all the advanced and basic stuff, so now we can play. By play, I mean I can show some examples. Using the execute command mixed with the clone command, if you haven't seen my execute command video, link is in the description, we can make an infinitely long rail track. All we have to do is use the execute command set to the minecart, and this clone command will copy this railroad area into the same area just a little farther ahead. Wait! Before you leave, I want to show you how to make a moving vehicle. In this case, I promised you a hot air balloon at the very beginning, so I will keep my promise. So I want a hot air balloon that moves in all 4 directions. I'm going to use a pressure plate with a command block underneath it, on all 4 sides. For each command block, it clones the balloon in one direction that you step. To exit the balloon, you'll have to abandon the balloon, but who cares about gravity, am I right? Here we have the commands. Source is where the hot balloon is, then the destination. Next, our mask mode is replaced so that we won't have to deal with extra blocks leaving a trail. Lastly, our clone mode is force, so that it won't be like, oh my, this source is overlap and stuff, you're stupid. Yeah, that's what command blocks sound like. Now we're done and it works. You see? It works. Thanks for watching to the end. You deserve a cookie. Please subscribe. We are so close to 50 subscribers. Also, comment. I love replying to the comments. Goodbye.